Howdy folks, I'm Jeff Buckley and I've teamed with Redline Detection to introduce you to the speed smoke. Now let me show you what all this machine will do. We have one unit that will work on both boosted and turbo systems, and with the flip of the switch it'll work on the emission system. Now this uses the 12 volt system, so you just hook it up to the battery on the vehicle you're using, and it has one vapor line. So for today's tech tip, I'm going to show you how you use it, hooking it up, and how quick and easy it is. There's various reasons for using this machine. You can be able to use this one machine to find most leaks that you'll get into your bays. Whether it's an intake leak, whether it's an emission leak, whether it's a turbo boosted leak. And so once you do it, the second tip is go ahead and use this machine to verify the repair. In other words, we've already put it all back together and we want to hook the machine back up and test it real quick to make sure that we don't have any leaks, that all the gaskets have sealed. So why is that a concern? Well, with a lot of the plastic intakes and the way the different gaskets seal and then having to use torque, we want to make sure they're sealed up before we give it back to the customer. So let me show you how quick and easy it is to hook this up. Okay, so first you have to decide if you're working on the turbo car or you're working on a non-turbo. If you're working on the turbo, then you grab the power intake and just remove the air filter housing. If you're working on a non-turbo, then you just grab the easy intake, and again, we're removing the air filter housing. Now, how do you install this? Well, once we've removed the air filter housing, we want to insert this unit on the rubber part right where it's level with it. We don't want it sticking out. We want it just level like this, and then you'll inflate it. The power intake uses an air chuck to inflate it, and just enough to hold that in place. So once we do that, now all we do is grab the vapor hose, and as you can see, we just plug that right into here. We've already got this unit hooked up, and now we'll just flip it on and start the pressure, open up the gauge, the flow gauge, and what we're doing is we're filling this system up. So what we're doing now is pumping air into the air intake. It's going down into the turbo, and then it's going into the cooler, and as you can see, it'll go all the way over and back into the intake. It's also, because the turbo on this one is built into the exhaust, we're also going to make sure that we don't have any exhaust leaks right there. So once we do all that, as you can see, it's all working, and this comes with a portable light, and it has a natural light, and we'll just double check and make sure that we have no leaks on this system. And as you can see, we've done this repair properly, so we have no leaks. So that quick and easy, we can verify the repair on the vehicle. Now I want to give you a couple tips on this. Is number one, on the diesel pickups, most of the air intake lines go like this. You don't want anything going in there. It's not as big of a concern as it is on the gas engines. Now you can see the air intake goes right here, and then it goes down. And what it does is it goes right into where the turbo is. So we want to make sure, this is your tech tip, that we don't drop anything down in there, because then it just is a chute right to where the turbo is. Well, that's how quick and easy it is to find leaks and verify your repair with the speed smoke from Redline Detection. As always, I appreciate you watching.